Yo everyone, welcome to Student Gateway. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great time. So today we are here with another exciting opportunity, and this time this opportunity is from MEXT Japan. So if you are new to our channel, kindly consider subscribing to our channel. Do hit the bell icon as well so that you don't miss any of the upcoming updates. And without any delay, let's just talk about today's video. As I said, it's called MEXT Titech Scholarship in Japan. So you guys must be familiar with MEXT. It is a most famous opportunity in Japan if you want to study in Japan, and no doubt Japan is the most fastest growing economies in the world, and MEXT is once again offering a great opportunity. So the MEXT Titech is scholarship in Japan 2020 is now accepting applicants. All international students will pursue master's and doctoral degrees. The government of Japan has fully funded scholarship as part for the Max University recommended scholarships. To study in Japan, you do not need to know Japanese or take IELTS or TOEFL. Titech Tokyo Institute of Technology was ranked 8th in Japan and 110th in the world. MEXT, or the Japanese scholarship, is the world's largest scholarship pool. The master's scholarships last 2 years, whereas the doctoral scholarships last 3 years or even more. Max Japanese scholarships are offered if you wish to study in Japan, however, don't have IELTS, you can still apply. In Japanese, there are about 780 universities, and practically all of them offer Max University recommend scholarships. In Japan, there are approximately 298,000 international students. In academic achievement, the country is frequently considered one of the leading 10 countries. All expenses will be covered by the TITEC Max scholarship. The MEXT Titech Scholarship in Japan 2022 is detailed information is accessible below. So let's talk about the details. The country is Japan, university is Tokyo Institute of Technology, the course level is doctoral education program, master's program, doctoral program, financial coverage. If we talk about the deadline, it's 8th of December and the financial coverage is fully funded. If we talk about the benefits, tickets, stipends, much more stipend than needed, stipend for a month or PhD program, and application fees, tuition fees, admission, everything is almost covered. So if you talk about the duration, as I said, 2 3 and can be exceeded depending on your course and on your separate situation. If you talk about the fields available, the School of Science, Physics, Chemistry, these are the departments and these are the different courses they are offering. Furthermore, the eligibility criteria, citizens of a country having diplomatic relation with Japan will be able to apply for this scholarship. Candidates must have been born on or after April 2nd, 1985 in order to consider for this scholarship. Students who have finished 16 years of school but outside of Japan or who are anticipated to do so by the enrollment deadline should be an undergraduate for applying to masters, must have master's degree for doctoral degree. Students who attend an English language institute may submit an English proficiency certificate from respective university and are excused from the language test. Why study at Tokyo Tech University? Tokyo Tech was ranked 8th in Japan and also was founded by the Japanese government. So Max Scholarship is the largest scholarship program for all the international students. So scholarships from the Japanese governments, you just need to kind of click on this link and another scholarships will come up right in front of you. So these are some of the other details as well. And no Japanese language requirement, which is the best thing. You can also study in Japan without IELTS. Just click on this link and you'll find the information. This is the deadline and how we are supposed to apply. Basically, you need to understand you cannot apply online. Send in all of your documents for University of Tokyo scholarships through the mail. To apply, just click on this link. So we'll click on this link and this page will open up right here. We have already opened up these pages, so let's close these. Okay, international graduate program. So enrollment, first of all, before applying, I would recommend you to read all of this page. Read it. We will be going through all of it, but I would still recommend you to read it. So this is the guideline. I would still recommend you to read it and understand it perfectly well. That application schedule, prospects, list of departments, eligibility, procedure, academic supervisor, finding how to apply, application deadline, enrollment fees, annual tuition, scholarships which you can apply to. Obviously, they're talking about the general admission, but right now we are talking about admission with max, so you don't need to worry about this. So application schedule and so many of the details which you would like to know before applying, so I would recommend you to read it. Now let's just talk about how we are supposed to apply. First of all, download all of these three forms right here. I have already downloaded, so let's open up these forms one by one. Okay, so this is the 2022 application form for Japanese government max scholarship. It's written in Japanese and it's also written in English, so you don't need to worry about it. Your first name, last name. This is the max scholarship form, okay? So this is for the research students. Middle name, what your name is exactly appears on the passport, nationality, your pictures, current address, some of the basic things you would be easily kind of completing them and understanding them perfectly well. But you don't need to worry about the Japanese language. What you have to do is to kind of see for the from the English what they are wanting you to write. So field of specialization in your bachelor's, how have you written a thesis, or whatever name of the location, organizations, and so many of the things, some of the basic things which you need to complete and form. So when you fill this form, kind of save it. And before completing this form, I would recommend you to read the instructions first as well. So read them and follow the instruction while completing the form. So now let's just talk about application for individual assessment of admission eligibility. So basically what they're trying to do is they are kind of making things easier for themselves. They have still, if you click on the, for example, this program right here, mathematics or physics, and find the program, there should be eligibility criteria, and you know that you meet the eligibility criteria, that's why you're applying. But they are making things easier for themselves, so that's why they have implemented a new form. This is a new form, it was not available in the last applications or last year if you check the previous max scholarship, but it is available right now. They are making things easier for their own self to fill an admission eligibility form from the applicants, so that they can easily understand whether you fit in or not. Simple. So what you have to do is to write your name, block in block letters, your sex, date of birth, program, your choice to intend, present address, previous, and what experience, if you have any activities, and that's it. From this page they will analyze that you are eligible or not. That's it. That's why I was saying that you guys can also, you have the chance to apply without IELTS. Now let's talk about the recommendees. As you can see, who must submit: applicant, 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 but this form should be submitted by the referees, so you have to check that out. You have to send these forms to the referees, and referees has to complete this form and send this form back. So how their form submission instruction: please submit this form with your handwritten signature to the admission division of Tokyo Tech via online submission system. URL and PW access to the online submission system will be notified to you by applicant. Once your referees completed this, you have to send your you have to send all of the details according the URL, the PW access also to your referees, and referee will upload this form by himself. Okay, so we have completed this one. Now let's talk about field of study, right? So now if we talk about the field of study, so this is the field of study and research plan, in which field you are applying, what research plan you have. Student gateway can help you writing all of these details if you want. And this is most like a research proposal, not a research proposal, but you can think that it is a research proposal or something like that. So once you have completed all of these forms, do not modify, and applicants are required to specify their choice of program from among those listed below. So these are the programs now which in which you, these are the list of the faculties. You just need to kind of click on list of the faculties, and the list of the faculties will come up. and these are the research fees, these are the major, these are the academic supervisors, and you guys can search more about them, and if they are willing to kind of, okay, you can also kind of check them out, and if they're willing to support you in your program, in your research program, then obviously you would be definitely needing a supervisor as well. So the some of the email address will be mentioned and some of them will be not. Then you have to go further, dig deeper into that particular employee or professor, and then you will find its email address as well. So what you have to do is, these are the list of the programs in which you have to go further and check out the details, understand them, and then you kind of apply to them and choose a program. So contact an intended academic supervisor. As I said, you need a supervisor, right? Because this is a program for with research. So check eligibility for this program, gather information on Tokyo website, contact an intended academic supervisor, email a copy of the consent email letter to the admission division, send a copy. So these are the basic simple of things. Prepare application documents. So what you have to do is your photo, your letter to Tokyo Tech faculty member, field of study, all of these documents, English proficiency score report. They obviously they will need English proficiency score report, but it is not the thing that it's mandatory. You guys can also apply with your English proficiency certificate, so you don't need to worry about that. Verification of the application fees payment. There is an application fees for this. Application for individual assessment of admission eligibility designated format, obviously. So what you have to do, you have to kind of click on this link right here. This page will come up and you are supposed to pay the application fees. Just click on this link to terms and conditions and agree. Just go next and next, and yeah, let's go next. And okay, so what fees you have applied to, right? I'm just kind of to see 30,000 Japanese yen. It would be somewhat, I don't know, whatever, just convert it with Google, like Japanese to USD, right? Okay, so 30,000 uh, to $269 or something like that. Is 30,000, yeah, 30,000. So 260 or $70 is the fees which you have to pay. So complete the submission of application documents, access the online application, fill out the online form and complete the submission documents. Okay, what you have to do is complete the submission of the application documents. Access the online application with the URL and PW informed by the admission division. Once you kind of submit your online application, whatever you have, you will receive details by the application division with the URL and PW, so that you can access and kind of go on further with your application. But complete the submission of supporting documents. Supporting documents must be submitted directly from your referees. They are talking about your referees, and application process is almost completed. This is the schedule and notification of results, and these are the application fees. These are the scholarships. Obviously, we are supposed to apply with the scholarship. That's why I've showed you the form as well. So this is kind of it, and if you guys have still any doubts, questions, difficulties, you guys can contact us in the comment sections below. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself, and bye bye.